Hello YouTube, it's William. Welcome to another video. As the title indicates, this is going to be sharing my plans for 2022 going forward for the shop, and I've always been very open with all of you guys about where WC Knives was at and my plans and things like that. So I thought I'd share what we're doing or the plans for 2022. And first of all, let me say that if it is always best to have a plan, but those plans are subject to change due to circumstances. But you always need a plan. Okay, so this is the plan, and I've already notified the dealers. Right now on the books, I have, counting retail, the sales of the RST, the Slick and things like that, and plus all the wholesale accounts, close to 700 knives on back order right now. So and some of those orders go back to November, and November is what we're working on wholesale. So that means that people have bought their knives probably in August or somewhere along in there, or August, September, October time frame, and then the dealers turn in their order in November. So that's a long time to wait for a knife, and I understand that, and I appreciate your patience. I really do. You will get your knife. it just may take some time because they're all handmade and I touch every one of them. If you don't know about WC Knives, and there's been some comments that on social media that seems to be some misconception out there. But I buy steel by the plate from New Jersey Steelworks. They ship it to my fabricator, and they water jet the blanks according to my designs and specs. Then I go pick those up, and from that point on, they never leave the shop until they're shipped to the dealer, or if they're shipped to the individual. So there is nothing outsourced at WC Knives. I do all the heat treat. I do all the blade grinds. I do a lot of the finish shaping on handles. I do their heat treated my kilns. I got 3 big kilns. I've got 3 big cryo tanks with liquid nitrogen. We do all the heat treat and cryo treat in house. Myself personally, the Rockwell tester, I have 2 Rockwell testers, and we Rockwell test every blade before a handle is set. All the stainless steels, we're looking for a 61 to 63 RC, and for all of the carbon steels, the tool steels, we're looking at anywhere from 58, 59, 57, 58, 59, somewhere along in there for those steels. And those seems to be the optimum RC rating for my grinds. Now, does that work for every blade design out there? No, but it seems to work for WC Knives. So that's what we do, or I do. I do have one person that sets a lot of the handles and does other things around the shop. But I do most of the shaping, most of the grinding, and all of that. So anyway, I touch every blade in the shop several times. So nothing is outsourced. All right. But anyway, going back to 2022. So to get to these 700 knives, what we're doing is we're shutting off all the orders as far as dealers. I've notified them that I will accept one more order until the books are cleared. And the reason for that is, I mean, in the past we've always had 500 or so on back order at any given time. I mean, it's not that dramatic. The problem now is the pricing of all materials and everything is handle material went up doubled overnight. So in order to offset that and stand behind what I've already have on the books, I'm having to take different steps, okay? Because when you sell a knife wholesale, there's not hardly any markup at all in that knife. So you have to sell a bunch of them in order to come out. So with retail, I have a little bit more flexibility. So here's what we're doing. I'm beating around the bush here, but so I'm limiting the wholesalers to one more order for this year until the books are cleared. Now, once the books are cleared, then we'll go a different route. We'll always keep the wholesalers. As of right now, I don't have any intents of dropping any wholesalers. That's not even a thought right now. Okay. But until we get the books cleared and the pricing of materials settles down and things like that, we're only limiting them to one more order. Now they have a lot of extras on order, so they're going to have models come in and out for the foreseeable future, for the next several months, to be exact. But anyway, as far as getting knives from the dealers, that's not going to be a problem. As soon as we can make them, they're shipped to the dealers. They have a bunch of stock items that's on back order. That's what most of them are. Okay. All right. So now, in order to offset some of those cost increases, I will have sales periodically on my website on retail pricing. That is to offset some of the losses on the wholesale side. Okay. So just stay tuned to this YouTube channel and my social media for those sales coming up. I'll give you as much heads up notice as I can and let you get prepared, save your pennies, and so you can get in on those. Okay. But those sales are to keep the doors open and keep things moving to offset some of the losses on the wholesale side, because maybe some people saw these price increases coming. I didn't. But I guarantee you, moving forward, there's going to be some things changed. Okay. So anyway, it's going to be, we're not going to get this behind again. All right. So with that said, I hope it's clear as mud. But and just to kind of summarize things, until the wholesale or until the back orders are done, all 700 of them, the orders coming in is going to be very limited. Very, very limited. Okay. So we're concentrating on getting everything that's back ordered out as quickly as possible. But in addition to that, to offset some of the cost so that we can keep the doors open, there's going to be some sales here and there on my website on the retail side to offset some of that cost. Okay. So I hope that's clear as mud. Now, if you have any questions, you can ask them below. But if you've got a knife on order, it will be done. Please bear with us. We're doing them as fast as we can. 700 is a lot. And my friend Blackie always said, what's worse than failure is success. Well, in certain aspects, that's true. But I wouldn't trade anything that I do for any other lifestyle. I love knives. I love making knives. I love designing knives. So we're going to continue on. It's just one of those things that we got to regroup and refigure things. And but as far as you guys, I don't think it's going to affect you guys that much at all. It's going to affect the dealers a little bit because they can't order stuff for like 6 months away. And that's pretty much what they were doing. The problem is it just got to where it was order upon order upon order upon order because the demand was there. And I thank you, everyone out there, so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys that love my knives and my designs. I thank you. I thank you for allowing me to live my dream. It's just awesome. I can't put it into words. But bear with us this year. We're concentrating on getting the wholesale stuff out, and every once in a while throwing in a monthly sale to offset some of that cost. Okay, so I hope that's clear as mud, and I hope you guys have a happy Easter, and remember what it's for, and celebrate the risen Christ. And you guys get in the backyard whittle on a stick. Be sure to take a child with you, get the opportunity. And don't forget those plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again very soon.